In today's episode, I'm turning this into this. And if you want to see how, then don't click off, dumbass. But first, I just recapped 122 days on a previous video. And if you missed that, click now. I hope you enjoy. But first, I want to get some copper and iron close nearby. And this is the best way to do it. This rogue is helping me out, but I don't know for how much longer. I need you to stay away, buddy. I'll hold these guys off. Stay away, man. I don't want you to die. I kind of want you to live. No. No! There he goes. Darn it, that's too bad. I'd like to think he lived a good life, but he might not have. Who knows? Looked like he was kind of all alone out there. It's also, I think it's time to get our first wisps. Let's go check if this one has any. Nope. Oh wait, look at that. Bingo. And with the goal being making a castle today, I am just going to spend quite a few hours just mining stones, getting stuff set up over there to, make everything at once. I just want to do one big go at building, ideally. So, ooh, a Lox trophy. That's something new. I am just slaving away here, breaking rocks and whatnot, getting ready to make this castle. So just a lot of prep work to be done, but it needs to be done. So this is a rock that needs to be removed yet. And that was easy. That rock is gone. Look at that. Someone came to help me mine these rocks. That was actually very sweet of him. I mean, to be honest, I don't think this dude can do like any damage to me. Yep. That's the beauty of progressing this game, is while you take some hacks at that, I am just gonna sit at here and work. I mean, honestly, this is so nice of him to help. I was getting pretty tired of mining this rock all alone, so. I mean, he is hitting me every now and then. It looks like he's missing the rock and hitting me, but that's okay. I mean, it's a pretty big hammer. It's understandable that he would miss every now and then. Okay, it is time to start going to work on these big stones. I've got a portal just set up back at the castle where I'm gonna start making it, and I am gonna run around, probably take down 4, 5, 6, maybe not any more of these pillars for obvious reasons, and then we will be back at the base with all the stone we gather. Boom. Why'd you just spoil it, man? Alright, nice. Full chest. Day 124. And still out here mining pillars. And fighting off the mosquitoes. Okay, it's got to be getting ready to go here soon. Maybe this will do it. Ooh. I think that did it. Another tower down. Maybe this is the straw that breaks the camel's back coming up, but I might have to do some more work. Nope. That is another tower down. Oh. I really thought that was gonna send me all the way down, if we're being honest. Nope. Alright, that is enough resource gathering. I think it's time to start building. The plan is pretty simple. And that is that I don't have a plan, but I am just going to try to make it as close to kind of being in between here in the Mistlands as we can. So thinking the majority of the base is going to be set up here, but I really want it to be in this space here just because I don't want the mist to interfere, I'm just scared if I build over there, the mist is going to creep up and you won't even be able to see the base. So this is a much flatter, nicer spot right here. I know the farm is just going to have to be a little bit separated, but that's okay. We'll live with it. Yeah, let's get going on this castle. Okay, so I went ahead and got 4 little rings threw up. These are just really rough outlines. I still have to break that. I'm sorry. But my plan is this is kind of the outline, and then we are going to flatten out it the best we can in between all of these. And then we're going to connect it with walls, and it is going to be a nice square castle. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Day 125, stopped at home to drop some stuff off and pick up some wisp lights. I think I am going to use a lot of those in the construction, so All right, I did a little bit more building, as you can tell. It is starting to come together, but I need some more stone. So I was just taking a little break to grab some stone. But yeah, I am gonna run back over here, keep putting this all together. But this is more or less what it's gonna be. It is, in theory, I'm gonna make walls like this connecting to these other two pillars. Gonna raise those up, obviously. Ideally, I get them a lot taller. I'm gonna work on ways to try to figure out how to do that. But yeah, this is what we're working with. So I decided that in a fit of me wanting this to be as cool as possible, I am going to take this entire level down to this. So it's going to be this level for this whole section. And then I am thinking I will have it like stairs up over here. So from the outside, it's almost going to look like this is like a pit arena. But from the inside, it's going to give this pillar the illusion of it being much taller than it really is. So I'm gonna like try to, you know, cut this back as close as I can, make this like a cool walkway. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see if I make it happen. But yeah, that is what I'll be doing for the next approximate 20 hours, is digging all of this out. So ready, break. Mid digging, I heard a lot of stuff happening over here. Oh, that's what's going on. A bear and some feelings. All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Back to digging. Okay, so from above, I went through and flattened a bunch of it, but we're starting to make some progress. Like I said, I don't really know. I mean, I might have to end up clearing out this tower, but part of me is kind of thinking I want to leave it full. That way I can extend it up higher. Who knows? I'm probably going to have to dig it out, but... All right, another progress update. I know I'm not really showing much here, but that's because, for the most part, it looks like this. Oops, I missed. Swing. Oops. Swing. 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 And then you basically do that like 200 times. And you take your hoe afterwards and you stand kind of by where you were. And then you spin in a circle and you click. And then every 22 minutes your rested goes away. You run over here and you run up this and you jump back through, go through your portal, fix all your stuff, and get rested. So that is what I've been doing, but at least we're making progress. And to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it. So how I'm hanging on to my life be like. Okay, so I decided I am gonna have to just remove out the middle of this. I don't think it's really gonna help make it taller, and it's kind of stupid anyways, so we'll get the effect of these being taller. This is more or less how I'm gonna cut off this wall. I have to get rid of that rock yet still, obviously, but yeah, pretty happy with it. Okay, it is a foggy day 128, but if you could see, I have started trying to build this staircase down. As of right now, still have to run out here and run around each time, but yeah, it's starting to make some progress. It's coming along. I have been trying to get this piece. Oh my gosh, it still won't go. Ugh, I've been doing this stupid loop around because I'm out of wood and I'm too lazy to go cut down more quick. So I'm just keep doing this loop around, and I've done this like 5 times. At least this is the last time I'm doing it. Thank God. All right. A little update with it being less foggy. I was debating if I wanted to have the stairs going down each side or, you know, in the middle and splitting out. And I decided to go with the middle and split them out because then that will leave this wall for me to do stuff with, which I think is better. And yeah, that is pretty much the reason I went with it. So let me know what you think. But this is what I got so far. Castle is slowly coming together. One of the things I decided I'm gonna do is just make a ton of Dverger lanterns because screw it. I don't really have anything better to spend my bronze on over here. So we might as well get as many cool lamps as we can. I have more copper that can be smelted anyways. And yeah, and then we'll bring them over to the base. So we can't, I mean, I'm probably not gonna load up a ship with metals and sail them over. So this is what I'm thinking. All right, at nighttime, I think I'm gonna like this. I like the way these stairs are shaping up. I'm gonna close this in across the middle, obviously. But yeah, pretty happy with it. Okay, I got the wood stairs done. I like that. I mean, I think this will be a pretty perfect wall for something, either trophies or, I mean, who knows? the possibilities are truly endless. But I am gonna raise these pillars up as tall as I can. I'm also gonna jump into the Black Forest, mine some pine wood, and get some core wood and see if, I mean, I'm not sure how the support system works, to be honest, entirely. I think if I put core wood, I can extend these up more. But if I can't, then we will just go as high as we can and hope for the best. Uh-oh. I just got stabbed while building. I need to hit this. Nope, guess I didn't. Trying to get this connected and struggling so far, but I'll get it. We persevere. And as they say, I did a little bit more building off camera. I am still having a long ways to go. This was actually just to mark where to stand for the after picture. But anyways, yeah, I am pretty happy. I mean, this is a lot of progress today. Clearly I still need to cut out doors and stuff. I really am just throwing up walls and whatnot and just trying to rough shape everything out and, you know, try to get everything closed in so I quit getting attacked by mobs during all of this. But I am pretty happy. I mean, this is more or less what I was imagining to start. Kind of a tiered castle gives the illusion that these are a lot higher up, especially when you're standing all the way down here. So pretty cool. So in a nutshell, this is all the stone I have left after all that building. I started with like 5 chests worth. I'm not really sure how much that is. I think I saw I had like 5,000 when I started building in the nearby chest thing. But anyways, we are pretty much done with the basic outline. I haven't decided if I'm going to put roofs on all these buildings yet. I think that would be nice, but right now I don't have the resources to do that. So probably going to pause for a bit, go get something to eat, and then come back and build some more. Man, I have been building so long that I ran out of food. I swear I went over with like 3 hours of food. Damn. All right. It's kind of late. Day 131. Man, I am really burning through the days out here. This is crazy. Okay, one of the things I did that I was going to wait to show because I freaking love it. Are you kidding me? But I don't have an access point right now. I'm thinking I'm going to cut it in like right here or something. Probably right here. But yeah, that is what we got going on. All right, so if you're ever looking at these smelters and you're wondering, hey man, how do I get inside of those? Well, here's how. Bingo, bango, bongo. You run through, fill them up. If you want, you head outside while you're at it. If you don't want to do that, then you just turn around, run back inside, and bingo. Your furnaces are loaded up. I'm thinking about like putting signs above them and naming them or trimming. I'm going to trim them out more for sure with the wood, but I don't know. I really like this. I think that's a pretty cool little addition. So making this castle a little more functional. So I'm actually thinking I am gonna open this up and then change this patio. I'm gonna like make this patio just different. I'm gonna make it round out or something, make it more stylistic. Stylistic? I can't believe I just used that word, but we're just gonna change this patio. We're to keep rounding it out. Day 132, and I am heading back yet again to get rested and repair my hammer. I still haven't placed a roof, so we don't have any place to repair our stuff. Okay, this is the little squiggly patio I went with, but I definitely like it more than not having this patio. So the open concept just wasn't really doing it for me, and let's run some little paths connecting these two. Somehow it seems like I always end up building on the diagonal, and by the diagonal I just mean like if you see the path is literally building diagonally. I don't know how you know which way you're facing. It's probably just something with north, south, east, and west, but I've never really cared that much to learn that. So I officially put in all the doors. I think it is time to beautify this place. So that means grass, benches, finish out all the trim, you name it. Let's do it. Day 133, a little bit of an update. I added grass, paved everything in between. Still a lot to go in the wood, but we are making steady progress. Here's what it looks like upstairs. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Did some more trimming out. Just went ahead and put wood pretty much lining this whole place. So I am debating on installing a mod that extends that tower up, or actually just like essentially it's going to double the build height. So instead of this only being 5, I'd be able to make it 10, vice versa, all the way around. Yeah, let me know what you think about that idea. If it's too cheaty, that's fair. If not, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to download it. It would just allow for way cooler builds in the future. And yeah, I could wait till I get groused in, but honestly, I'm just not really feeling like doing that. And then when I do get groused in, if I double that as well, then it could really go crazy. So who knows? Just let me know what you think. Probably not going to download it today, but something I am considering. And after 134 days, we're back to sleeping in caves. And with that being said, I think I am going to wrap that up for this episode. Made a pretty good start on this castle. I think that was about 8 days in total spent building this. So, of course, a little bit of that time was gathering resources, but for the most part, I was pretty much just straight building. Let me know what you think about the idea of getting that mod that lets me build bigger things. It will essentially double the structural integrity of all this stuff. As you can see, I didn't totally trim everything. I'm missing some of the outside. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. I am pretty sure I might just get that mod. That way I can build these towers about twice as tall all the way around. I think it'll look way cooler. But let me know if you have any ideas for how to decorate these. The building I have now is literally one of these towers. I mean, it's exactly one of these. So this base is 4 times as big. So there is going to be a lot of stuff to fill them up with. I am pretty happy with how this turned out to start with. Let me know if you have any other ideas like this smelter wall. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.